Hey everyone, I'm super happy to make this video because as you saw from the title, it's about randomized stats in RPG Builder, and this is a feature that was heavily requested by the community and also myself because that's probably one of my favorite things in ARPGs and things like that. So if we look at the item we have equipped here, which is an axe, so we have the basic axe equipped. You see that it has a few stats on it. Let's look at this axe inside the editor. So we go to general item and type the name, for example, and here we have the basic axe. So if we go down to the stats section, you see that the old stats section is still here and it's still used. You can still add as many stats as you want here, but of course these ones are predefined. So if you want 5 health here, it's going to add 5 health, as you can see here. But now we also have this section below, which is random stats. And this is where the 5 lifesteal is coming from. So here we have a few more settings. We of course choose the stats, so you can choose from any of the stats you created. And we have a minimum and maximum value. In this case, I wanted to be minimum 1 and maximum 10. We can also of course choose if it should be a percentage or not. And we also have a choice if it should be integer or not. In this case, it's integer, meaning that it cannot be, for example, 5.2 or 7.8. It is going to be an integer number. But if this was off, it could be any number between 1 and 10. And then we have a chance setting. So this is the chance that this random stats has to be added to the item. If this was 25, every time one of these acts will be generated, so for example, when you craft it, drop it from a mob or get it from a quest or whatever, it is going to have a 25% chance to get lifesteal on it and a random value, of course. So that's all pretty cool. I want to show you some other items which are, which have a lot more stats on them, which are very interesting to look at. So for example, let's generate 5 armor of the bear. And we have another axe also, and let's generate 5 of those too. So here we have armor of the bear, and I also want to take a minute to talk about the tooltip change I made. So visually the tooltip still looks the same, but in the code it's really different. It has a lot more functions. It also is now able to display as many stats as possible, which was not the case before. I also added at the bottom left the requirement, as you can see. So for example, this armor of the bear requires 3 things. It requires us to be a human as a race, which we are. It requires us to be a warrior, which we are. As you can see, we are a human warrior here. But it also requires the whirlwind ability to be known. And this is something we do not meet as a requirement. Because if we go to the warrior talent tree, you see that the whirlwind ability is here and we did not unlock it yet. So let's give myself some experience so that I level up and get some talent points. Here you see that the requirement is red because it is not met. But if we now go to the warrior tree and learn the whirlwind ability, so we learn it, now we can use it. And you see that the requirement is met and it's green, and I can now equip the chest. So it is now visible in the character panel, of course. And as you can see also, it is showing the sell price at the bottom. But that's not all. Now that we have a chest equipped, you see that all the way down bottom left, we also have a new section now on the tooltip, which is stats changes if equipped. So this will show you exactly the difference of stats if you equip those items compared to the current one you have equipped. So this is very cool stuff. Later, I might even add a second tooltip to actually show both items side to side, which is usually something we see in RPGs. So you can definitely expect that. But as you can see here, for example, this one gives 222 health. So it says that we will get 44 health. So this one gives something like 178. So it's really cool. Very useful. You don't even have to calculate anymore. It's literally showing you the values straight away. So that's perfect. And as you can see, thus, like the armor of the bear, I'm going to show you the item in the editor. Well, it's this one, it's already selected. You see that this one do not have any predefined stats. It only has random ones, and it has quite a few. So we have armors, health, which both have 100%. Then we have strength, which this one has 75%, and CC resistance, so crowd control resistance, with only 25. Let's see if one of those get it. No. Yeah, this one got crowd control resistance. So that's pretty cool. And as you can see, they all have different values because all the stats were generated. So this is very neat. Same for the axe. This one has a lot of different stats. You can equip this one. Well, in this case, it says the class level is too low, so we can't. But let's give ourselves some experience. And we should be able to equip it. Perfect. And now you see that if we look at the basic axe, of course, this one is much better. It has a lot more stats, so it will show a lot of red stats which change if we equip it. So that's very, very neat. I mean, I think that alone is a very nice update for 1.0.2, but there will be many more things in the next updates. But yeah, I just wanted to make this video to show you that I really like the system. This works for any equipable items, so any armor pieces and any weapon. And when it comes to weapon, for the tooltip, right now we are looking at a 200 weapon. So 200 weapons will not only take the main weapon in consideration, but also the offhand. So for example, if we had a 100 sword and a shield equipped here, and I'm hovering in an axe, it's going to show at the bottom the stats change if equipped. It's going to take in consideration both weapon stats. So yeah, I'm just trying to make it very, very nice for you guys so that you can focus on your game design and have all those very neat quality of life things handed to you pretty much. So that's all I wanted to show in this video. You see how cool it is to have randomized items. All of this is of course persistent and saved, and it's going to, well, obviously affect your stats. As you can see, damage dealt, health, all of this is actually changing just as predefined stats. So let me know if you have any question. Let me know if you have also any suggestion for this system and things that could be improved, for example, also in the editor or whatever. And you can let me know this in the comments or in the Discord. Thank you for watching and see you in the next video.